What's up, everybody? This is Justin, back again for another Comic Haul video. And this is for the week of September 10th. It's a couple days after that. Just a few. Not too many, but just a few. Let's see, my book, I already took them out of the bag, so no unbagging of the new books this week, sorry. But it came in this lovely bag featuring characters from the new CBS television show, Scorpion. So we'll throw that over there. Not interested in Scorpion. I think I've seen a preview for it. I don't know, kind of generic show. Hopefully it'll be good. I'm probably not going to watch it. I got a couple cards for Access. This is Act 1, The Red Supremacy. Yeah. Now it lists the October books, Avengers and X-Men Access 1 through 3, and then we got some X-Men or some Access tie-ins with All New X Factor, Carnage, Hobgoblin, Revolutions, Deadpool, Agent or Loki, Agent of Asgard, Magneto, and Uncanny Avengers. And then the second card is the March 2 Access, with some of the books on the back too, but I think, yeah, all these, Captain America 24. So Captain America 24 also, if you're trying to get all those books. I don't think I'm going to get all of the Access books, but let me get this other card. I definitely will. I'll get the Avengers and X-Men Access 1 through 3. I'll get All New X Factor, probably Magneto, and Uncanny Avengers. Not sure about the Access Carnage, Access Hobgoblin, Access Revolutions. That right there is 10 books. And so I'm not going to get those. But I'll get the rest of them. Alright, so let's get into the books I got this week. And it was a pretty good haul. Comic Shop News. That was a good throw. Right where I intended it to go. So here's all my books. Lots of books this week. Alright, so first we'll start off with The Amazing Spider-Man number 6. This has been a good series. I guess we're going to see the continuation with the Silk storyline here. It's got a pull-out for Access in it. So we'll see what, as we saw last issue, issue 5 of Amazing Spider-Man, Shadowcat had Peter Parker in a newsroom and was about to, actually it changed into Spider-Man, so she was about to pull off Spider-Man's mask and reveal who he was to everybody watching that show. And of course then it would be all over the internet and everywhere else. Excuse me. So we'll see how that goes. I like the cover here of, he's reading like a business magazine, and it's got Peter Parker, Boy Genius on it. What does it say? Bye bye Silicon Valley. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I have no idea where I'm going to put these while I'm doing this video. Alright, next I got the first Edge of Spider-Verse, and this is Spider-Man Noir, issue 1. So I don't know how they're going to do the titles of these, but this Spider-Man looks cool. He was in, I know he was in the most recent Superior Spider-Man, issue 32. Doc Ock went and pulled him somewhere. So cool looking Spider-Man. Let's see what that's all about. Next, from DC, got Justice League United. This is the Futures End one-shot. You can see the team here change. So, be interesting. I've really enjoyed Justice League United. So, I think they're up to issue 5, 4, 0 through... They're getting there, and they're finally, the last issue they finally established that they are a team. So now we're going to jump about 5 years in the future and see what's happened to them. Alright, next from Image, it's always a great read, this book is. Invincible, this is issue 114. If you haven't picked this book up before, I recommend it highly. This is Roger Kirkman, guy who wrote The Walking Dead, and it still is actually. But great stories. I only picked this book up, only started reading this book, see, that's 114, so I've only been in it for about 7 or 8 issues. But but really enjoyed it. A lot of people, said really great things about it. I want to go back and pick up the trades, definitely. I would love to get the individual issues, but at this point, they are hard to find, or just really expensive. So, all right, next. Excuse me. Next is Inhuman, issue 5. And I know if you checked out previous hauls in the last couple weeks, I picked up all the Inhumans books 1 through 4. So I'm caught up on this series. We'll definitely be excited to see where this goes. Especially with Marvel announcing, or it seems like they're about to announce, or maybe they did and I missed it, there's going to be an Inhumans movie. So that'll be entertaining to see how they're going to pull that off and what characters, what Inhumans are going to be in that movie. Alright, next is Batgirl, Future's End one-shot. Here's the change. So I really like this cover. This is Gail Simone's last Batgirl issue. She's done a great job on this series. The stories have always been great. So we will see where this goes. What the heck is this? Don't look ahead, kids. There's your lesson. Don't look ahead. Screwed it up. Screwed it up. Alright, next is from Image and Top Cow. This is Death Vigil issue 3. I really enjoyed this series so far. I like the art. Something about it. Something about this book I just really like. So I should talk about these books more soon. Next. Wow, we're still going here. There was a lot of books this week, it seems. Alright, next is Captain Marvel, number 7. I love Captain Marvel. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I love Captain Marvel. You should read this book. If you're not reading this book, it's only on issue 7. You can pick them all up. It's worth picking up. It's a good book. And hopefully, there's, rumors going around that, this is Kelly Sue DeConnick. That's why I like this book so much. She's a great writer. But there's rumor going around that Captain Marvel may show up in Avengers 2, which would be great. Or they're just going to give her own standalone movie, which would be great. Or she might show up in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which would be great. Just get her in a movie. Character needs to be out there. Alright. And the last new book I got this week. Did I really pick up that many? Alright, so the last new book I got this week is Magneto, issue number 9. And this is, if you see at the top there, it's the March to Access. So, I don't normally pick up Magneto, but because of March to Access, I wanted to pick it up, and for another reason that I will talk about probably in another video. And then the last thing I picked up was... No, the last 2 things. Got 2 things. Picked up a back issue, which was the most recent issue of All New X-Men. This is issue 31. Because I missed it, need to pick it up. And then I caught up on the run of All New X-Factor. So I have 10, 11, 12, and the most recent issue, number 13. So now I have all of this series, so I'm caught up on it. And it may seem like, what am I doing? I'm catching up on X-Factor, picking up random X-Men books, things like that. Like I said, I'm going to talk about it soon. Something in the works with me and some X-Men books right now. So there's that. But that was my haul for the week, guys. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Tell me what books you're picking up this week, what you've already read. If you have any opinions on any of the books that I talked about and that I picked up, let me know if you really like those or if you didn't. Especially the Batgirl one. Really interested in that. And if you're a big reader of Magneto, tell me what's been going on in that series. Or should I just go and pick up all the previous issues? Because I'm pretty sure they're still sitting on the shelves. Could be wrong, but I'm thinking they're there. I'm thinking I can get those kind of easy. So, alright guys, have a good weekend, or good rest of your weekend, and I'll be back again with some more videos. Hopefully going to do a Funko Pop video and an eBay haul soon. So, see you then. Like I said, leave a comment below, follow me on Twitter, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.